All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Isaac Davenport, also known as Remarkable Randall Rains, and I wanted to show this proof of concept with my AI chatbot for those of you who may be interested in assisting with its creation. So basically, the idea is that I've got a couple of starting prompts here. And I'm going to start with the one that I think is going to be most useful. Give me three styles and your key influences of wrestlers. So, what this GPT is going to do is it is going to start with the um, layout here. So, this is already starting with a kind of an issue here. So, um, what it's supposed to do from there is effectively look at the styles. So we see American, Orthodox, Power, Junior, Strong Style, Luchador, Giant, Technician, Extreme, Panther, Vicious, Wrestling, Mysterious, Shooter, High Flyer, Ground, Catch, Submission. So with that, what we want to do is if you're not sure what any of these mean, you can ask, hey, what is a Panther style? So this gives it and says Panther is a Caruso style wrestler with training in strike based sports and in grappling. So think heavy emphasis on sharp kicks, forearms, knees, plus throws, clinch work, submissions. They are a submission fighter. They're a technician and a striker with a little bit of a high flyer in there. So I'm gonna say I want to make a character that is a Panther, Mysterious, and a High Flyer. So, what it's going to do is give feedback, and it might give a few suggestions. Okay. And I have listed up to 20 real life wrestlers. So, I am going to say we want Tiger Mask 1, Tiger Mask 2, Jushin Thunder Liger, and the Great Muda. These are my influences. So, behind the scenes, what's happening with this AI is I have a list of all of the moves that were in 2K25. Now, they are unsorted right now. And basically, what this is going to do is going to give a suggestion. And like, okay, so this should be the wrestler's approximate height. This should be their approximate weight. Okay, and then it's going to ask, do you want to your character to take the match averaged, or should we skew him smaller? So I'm going to say we want a an average. Okay, because their height and their weight is going to influence the moves that it might select from. So right now what it's doing is looking at the 2K25 move database. It's looking at preferred archetypes, looking at the weight class, how characters might use weapons, and it's pulling info from all of the databases that I use in order to be able to select a move. Now, this is getting into some more details. Okay, so I want to say that the finisher that I want him to focus on is finisher, shooting, star, press, and cross face chicken wing. So this is going to prompt and to ask, okay, hey, what do you want these different things to be? What do you want their abilities to be? Okay, so already this is saying that there are this many shooting star presses in the game, and then because this is unsorted right now, um, it makes it a little bit harder, but we're going to say that we want number 4. That's just the regular shooting star press. And the idea of this is to get you to think about how you're going to build your character. And so we're going to say that we want the 3, the Oscalop, as the other crossface chicken wing. Now, just to speed this along, you could say finalize move set. Now, what that's going to do is it is going to do some research and compare moves and avoid asking some of the clarifying questions. But effectively, what is going to happen is it is going to generate from the list of 2K25 moves. Again, not sorted. That's the issue that I'm having. We need these moves sorted by their where they're performed from, whether they're diving, whether they're roped, whether they're rope rebound, where are the moves available. And the goal with this would be that this database would be able to be tracked and compare move sets and moves from across different wikis, Cage Match, Wrestling Data, Caruso Central, all these other things that we all use to research wrestlers. And the goal is to spit back a suggestion, moveset suggestions, that if you spend 20 minutes with the chatbot, it could save you hours of you agonizing over specific moves. Now, this is not to replace creativity. It is meant to be a tool to help folks build move sets that are realistic, that fit in styles, that fit within a certain height and weight class. And yeah, it takes a little while because it's thinking and we skip some of the steps ahead. But effectively, what this is building right now is a starting point for a move set, a starting point for you to be able to take this and apply it to your 2K move set. And I would very much love to be able to scale this. Now, I don't, we've been recording for about 10 minutes here and it's still taking some time. Um, but let me get into what we really need. what I really need help with. This GPT allows us to upload data points, spreadsheets. What I need help with is I need a small and dedicated group of people who are willing to join me in this endeavor to basically categorize this move list. Okay. So what this is going to spit out, and this is our beta right now. Okay. It's going to give 3 light attacks, 3 heavy attack suggestions, 5 standing light grapples, 5 heavy grapples, running offense attacks, and this is where things need to be like recategorized. The rear grapples I don't have categorized. The rear running attacks I don't have categorized. This gives suggestions, and if we were to go in and categorize each of these effectively, where they would be, the kneeling grapples, wheel grapples, seated grapples, what's in the corner, what is middle rope, all of this would be able to basically put out within a few minutes a suggestion that would be nearly perfect for the vision that you are trying to build. Now, again, not trying to replace creativity, just trying to make things more efficient for folks so that they can build multiple characters. I know that there are a lot of people who have characters and a roster that they want to build. And from year to year, they might want to make tweaks, add influences, add ideas. This is a very pre-alpha build. But if we were to come together as a community and really bring this together, this could be a tool that I think could be usable and a living thing that could be updated that would help future generations of call creators really get into how do we build move sets effectively, how do we build them competitively, and also help reduce some of that cognitive load that it takes in building a move set. So just the suggestion that I'm putting out there, just a ask for some help in this. Please like, subscribe. If you like this idea, please reach out, get with me in the comments, get with me on Twitter, and let me know what you think. This could be potentially a change for how we could do move sets in the future. Just asking for a little bit of help with some database creation. Thank you, stay safe, and stay over.